Do you struggle with procrastination? I mean, come on. Almost everybody does, right? At one time or another, we all find ourselves in a situation where we have put off things that we need to get done. And one of the main reasons that some of us have this problem is analysis paralysis. There are so many things to get done, and we can't figure out which one to do first. So then we don't end up doing any, which obviously is a problem because we need to be able to get done all of the things that are on our to-do list, in part so that we can feel accomplished and so that we don't open the door for all of those feelings of guilt and shame, but also so that our lives can function in the way that we need and want them to. So let's talk for a minute about how to prioritize. I always ask 4 questions when I'm trying to figure out what I need to get done. I start with the first one, and then as I go on, by the end of my task list, I've completed all 4 questions. The first one is, are any of these tasks time sensitive? Is there a deadline? Obviously, anything that has a deadline needs to get done first, so that moves to the top of the list. The second question is, are there dependencies? So after I've taken care of all of the time-sensitive ones, as I look at my to-do list, are any of the tasks dependent on having something else completed first? So an example might be, I really want to sit down and write a letter, but my desk is a mess, so I need to clean my desk before I can write that letter. Right? Any of those situations where in order to complete one task, we have to complete this other task. So we do the other one first. Once we've identified what's time sensitive, what has dependencies, and we've gotten those out of the way, then we look at what will bring us the most joy. Because joy is so motivating. And especially when we get lower down on our to-do list, we can start to be a little tired, a little worn out, a little bit, what's on Netflix right now? So we want to find ways to motivate ourselves to keep us going through the rest of our to-do list. So we look for what will bring us the most joy, either in the process of doing it or from having it completed. It might be how beautiful it is to have a lovely clean house. It might be how wonderful it feels to have done something difficult. Whatever that thing is, look for what would bring you joy, and that's your next task. At the end, when there are just a few more things there on that to-do list, look for what will decrease your distress the most. So what will lower your stress? What will make your life easier? What will make your relationships move more smoothly? Whatever that thing is that will reduce your distress. And hopefully between all 4 questions, your to-do list will be done. You will feel totally accomplished and awesome and ready to rest for the rest of the day and give yourself your much needed and much deserved downtime. So anytime you're struggling with analysis paralysis, go back to those 4 questions. Is it time sensitive? Are there dependencies? What will bring me joy? What will decrease my distress? And then you'll be done. I'm Aurora J. Miller, and this was another episode of You Ask, I Answer, talking about how to prioritize more effectively. This is the Dose of Hope channel, where we try to give you a little bit of hope as often as possible to keep you motivated and empowered and moving through your day. So if you'd like another dose of hope, click on the subscribe button so that you can get more straight into your inbox. And I'll look forward to seeing you then.